Hello everyone, my name's Andy and welcome back to another crypto vlog. Today I want to talk about my thoughts on the current rise of the cryptocurrency market. We've had a massive increase in about a week of just about $200 billion in market cap. This is pretty insane, and I want to share my thoughts on it because every time I've been looking at these numbers, 10%, 5%, 87%, 18%, so many big numbers, currencies being doing all-time highs almost every single day this past week. And you can't really help it. I always get emotional of these. I see them and I go, oh, I missed out again. The FOMO kicks in and my brain goes into buy now mode. And I want to talk about how I'm trying to suppress that, because we need to suppress that. For instance, every time I've seen pretty much any cryptocurrency shooting up here in CoinMarketCap, when I see that and then I immediately look at something else, look at the minus numbers instead of the green numbers, try to look at the coins that have done bad instead of good, that has almost all the time proven me right. It has almost proven that I can make profit almost every time when I'm looking where everybody else is not looking. So what I'm trying to say, for instance, is look at Tron. Tron has had a 73% increase. Cardano, over 3 days, it's had more than 100% increase in price. It was 12 cents 3 days ago. 12 cents. Look at it now, 52 cents. Now, when you see some radical increase in price like that, at least in my eyes, I'm thinking, why would I buy now? Why would I buy at such a price? It just doesn't make any sense in my eyes, because of course, it might go up. It might go more than 100% or more than, even shoot up to 200% from here. It's possible. But I think, this is my personal opinion, I think that it's more possible that it's going to pull back from this number than it will go up. I have been proven wrong in this, but I do think it's more of a general thing that can happen. As much as exciting this market is and these numbers are, I do think realism kicks in really quickly, and it's just not sustainable when it goes up so high in price and the value is not following up. I was talking about this in another video about Bitcoin as well. When the value is not following up on the price increase, then the most likely thing to happen is that we're going to see a pullback. And that's one of my main reasons that I don't want to buy when I see a huge, big green number, over 50%, over 90%. I most of the times try to look at the pullbacks, the small numbers, and you gotta have patience. We all gotta have patience in this, because eventually you do get some profit. But and on the contrary, every time I've tried to buy into something that I've seen a green number, it usually results in loss, at least in the short term. Because this is one of the other things that a lot of people, including me, can get in very easily. It's that we tend to think about short-term profit. 3 days, 2 days, make a 50% over 2 days or make a 70% over 3 days, which can make huge profits. But if you're not a professional trader with huge knowledge on when and where to do your trades, it's still very possible to lose money. It's very possible. I'm not saying the other thing cannot happen. Of course, it's still easy. It's an easy market to make money as well, but it's just as easy to lose. And I do think it's a safer bet to be looking at the lower numbers, the ones that actually are going down when everything else is going up. Let me try to make an example out of this. Let's say we're taking IOTA. Let's go to IOTA. So we see we have like a minus 5%, almost minus 5%. So we click here. you go to trading view, and then after that, if it can't find it, hello, okay, one time. All right, there it is. So you go to IOTA on TradingView and you check how it's been doing, and then you can make an assumption. You can see here it had a major spike, and then it consolidates, it's pulling back, it's going to build a support line, and once it builds that support line, then it can possibly go higher in the future. This provides me with some valid information, technical analysis, that I can use for future investment. If the price is right here, it's so high, and you see this huge spike, it's just not very inspiring for me to buy, because it feels most likely it's going to go down, you know what I mean? And then you take IOTA as an example. You make your technical analysis, you make an assumption of, and you see whether it's good or not to buy. And after that, you check the other coins around it. Like IOTA is number 7 at the moment. You check Cardano. Cardano, as we said, has had a massive increase in price, so it's probably not worth buying right now. Dash, the same. It's $1,000. Monero, maybe. You have a look at it. You know, you go here, you type XMR, and let me see. Here, okay, and you see how it's been doing. Monero seems to be, you know, consolidating a bit sideways here. I'm looking at the 1-day chart. It seems to be consolidating sideways. I think it might be. I think as I'm seeing it now, it might be very close to be going up again. Of course, it's had an amazing run anyway, because in a month I think it's about triple or quadruple its price. So you pick 2 or 3 coins that have gone minus, and then you compare those. And then once you compare them, you make an assumption, you make a conclusion, and you see where it's going. And after that, you can make a decision on buying one of those. It's always about patience. You have to have we all have to have patience. As I said in the other video as well, you have to think about the price in a month from now, in 2 months from now, 6 months from now. If you try to day trade, it's best to have a lot of knowledge. Day trading, buying and selling on the same day or on the same hour, it's a difficult thing to do. You can have massive profits, but it's a difficult thing to do and very risky. Whereas with this one, you try to see what the price is going to be in the future, and you act accordingly. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.